Those words you just heard from the CEO of AnMed, announcing today that hackers did indeed steal private patient information. It has been nearly 1 month since a major cyber attack hit the hospital system network in Anderson. And I've been digging into the cyber gang claiming responsibility, why today's announcement took so long, and how you can protect yourself. There was a time when IT experts say even hackers considered hospital systems off limits to cyber extortion, a risk to human life. That day has passed, and for AnMed in Anderson, Sunday, July 26th is one the medical center will not soon forget. The official statement described it as a system disruption, and in the days that followed, the malware forced a shutdown of many AnMed Medical Group offices. That same week, Brenda Fricks dropped her husband off at the ER, where he had been many times of late, but this time they couldn't access his files.
I took him down there, and he stayed down there for about 10 hours at the emergency room, stayed in the waiting room, did not get to see a doctor or nothing, and then finally he just called me and told me to just go ahead and come and get him.
27 days later, AnMed CEO William Kenley released this video.
The investigation has now confirmed that cyber criminals did obtain some information from AnMed. Outside cybersecurity specialists are working with our team to help determine what that information is and who may be affected. The review is detailed and ongoing, but as soon as we have more information about it, we will share those details with you.
While AnMed says the attackers were motivated by financial gain, the medical center has yet to officially confirm the attack was a form of extortion called ransomware. Still, several sources at the hospital tell 7 News from day one an alarming message was appearing on virtually every computer screen in the system, saying AnMed had 72 hours to pay up. IT expert David Hyde-Volpe, the co-founder of cybersecurity firm Visius Group, says it has the trappings of extortion. While he is not associated with AnMed's response to the breach, he says all signs do point to ransomware.
They will have known that very early on because those attackers would have delivered a ransom note.
So why not let us know?
At least two veins of reason. One is just from a straight PR management public relations perspective, being clear, having all the facts before you come out and say something that's going to be hard for people to hear is a common strategy. The other part of it that people may not know as much is the way the whole ransom extortion thing works is it's all about pressure.
That means the alleged gang behind the attack could potentially benefit from the public putting pressure on AnMed to pay, which may explain what happened 2 weeks after the initial hack. This is a screenshot of AnMed's Facebook page the morning of August 11th. The cybercrime syndicate known as the Gentlemen claimed responsibility. The post said they stole 6 terabytes of confidential data, including HIV-positive patients, suicide registries, and sexual assault and rape victims. Hyde-Volpe says the Gentlemen are a known large sophisticated crime syndicate that makes millions from extortion.
And they, we believe, operate out of Russia. And Russia is one of the states that's known to allow a lot of leeway to these folks to operate in the clear, so to speak. So they can put job postings out and hire people openly.
While AnMed says most services have been restored,
Our team has worked hard to keep our services open.
Frick says she was at the doctor this week and they were still operating on paper.
It's just been a mess. I mean, you try to call the doctor's office, you can't get a hold of them, it's just beep, beep, beep.
Now, if you're a current or former patient or employee of AnMed, you'd be wise to take some proactive steps. Freeze your credit at all 3 major credit bureaus. Watch your financial statements and medical records closely and monitor AnMed's official site for any updates about the breach.
In a statement Friday, AnMed said in part, the individuals responsible may attempt to publish information, contact patients or employees, or make additional public claims. Anyone who receives a suspicious communication should not respond, click links, open attachments, provide personal information, or make a payment. Frick says she wants hospitals to be more transparent sooner so that patients can better protect themselves.
Do you feel like your information is okay?
I'm not sure. It's kind of sketchy. I don't know.
Now, AnMed says that it has been working hard to restore and recover systems. Meanwhile, IT experts say if the gentlemen are indeed behind this breach and they don't get paid, they have not been known to go after individuals themselves. But the data will likely appear on the dark web for other bad actors to use.